Hey everybody, it's Heather K, the Real Survivor Girl. I'm making my son some garlic bread. I have an emergency heat source, or I guess an emergency heat source. I only use this for cooking. Normally I use it outside because right now it's windy. It is 99% alcohol. It is made with a can. Let me show you. It is made with one of those big cans, and I have a very, very cheap roll of toilet paper, which I removed the middle. And I also, let's just take this part. I put the alcohol in there, so it is ready to go. It is not going to be hot because it's going to be like a candle. And if anybody knows me, I light a lot of candles. On Good Friday, I lit 260 candles. I have done this before. I usually put it outside to keep the mosquitoes away. It's great if you're having an outdoor fire and it's just not quite a lot of light and you just have a little bit of wood and you want to have some tiki stuff around the camp. So anyways, I made homemade bread today out of real fresh yeast, and I promised my son I'd make him garlic bread, but the power's out and he already has these spaghetti, and this bread is so special, it takes me 4 hours to make. I actually am going to make the famous Gino sub. I'm gonna eat after this. So he's already eaten, but he wanted garlic bread, so I made the garlic butter myself, and I use real ingredients all the time. So stay tuned, watch this. I have the fire extinguisher handy. So if you can see me, what I'm doing is I'm lighting a piece of spaghetti. You know, I saw long matches the other day at the drugstore, and for whatever reason, I put them down, and now I regret it. So, did it quote? Yes, it did. So, okay, I'm going to stay on this side so I don't have to walk with it. And this is how you light your long candles. Ta-da! So what I do... I don't know if you saw that. My camera went off, but I lit it with a long piece of spaghetti. I take the broken piece of spaghetti and I put it in the sink. So you can see I probably put a little bit too much in there. And what I've done, and look, you can hold this. It's like a candle. So it looks crazy, but it's not. And for safety measures, I put a marble thing under here. So I'm going to put this rack on it. And heat the bread up. And I have those grabby things, so while that's cooking, I'm going to grab one of them. I had it out here in the sun earlier. So I know that looks pretty bad. I'm going to just move that away. Because I want to toast it. And right now I'm burning it. It looks so bad. But I assure you, it is quite safe. It does rob oxygen, so I will be opening the windows. By the way, I am a real survival girl. I've been doing this since I was very young. It's just something I've always done. My nickname, it used to be Martha MacGyver. I have the garlic butter over here waiting. So I'm just going to check that, and of course it's not toasting the way I want to toast. After all this, he's probably not even going to eat it. So I hope he does. So, but I can talk to you about a lot of the candle things I made. If you can see this here, I'm going to lift it. This here adds for safety. It's all metal. It's glass encased. It's for wind. It's for your outdoor patio, if you can see that. I have that lit. I have this one lit, but I don't have it lit to the full extent. I only got a couple candles lit in it. So it could be used outside in the rain. I made this one out of cooking oil and water, but it's failed me, and I don't know why it went out. So I'm going to have a little bit of trouble with that. I actually saved glass jars for outside, and I put little candle lights in there. And I'm experimenting with a few things here. So if I wanted to heat my tea up in that, I could. So right now, I'm just going to take one off. I'm going to turn this one to the other side. I'm checking on it right now. I don't know how long this video is. But, you know, I wish the flame wasn't so big because it's just not toasting it right. But anybody who wants campfire toast, this is probably the way to go. So if you want to extinguish the fire, which I should have had ready, my apologies, all you need is a lid, which I have here. Now, because I didn't test it out prior, I have 3 lids on standby. That should be the one that you just rob the oxygen. And maybe even this one. So, checking on the toast again. Maybe I should, whoops. Maybe I should cook it like a marshmallow. Anybody know how to make toast? They did this with a coat hanger. Right? Maybe now I got the right idea. I'm going to turn it over. Let me check it. Oh, yeah. So sorry, I forgot that I didn't know how to make toast. It's been a while. I usually do this over a stove, which would be easier just for me to buy a wood stove. Okay, that's good now. Okay, I got to turn this one over. Oh, okay, that looks good. Well, I don't want it to burn. So I'm putting the garlic butter on it now. And since I have no power with the real garlic, I just use garlic powder. So what I'm just going to do is put that garlic powder butter there. Yeah, you're probably saying that's dangerous. The butter could burn. Well, I got the fire extinguisher handy. Should I decide to mess this place up? So here I am toasting it. Okay, I think it has to be above the flame. And I'm surprised my son hasn't come out. So it looks like flame kissed. Oh yeah, just got to do this end. I'm almost done. I know this looks deadly, but like you saw me lift it, and as soon as I finish buttering this bread, do it while it's warm and melt it. I'm going to show you how safe it is. I'm even going to show you how to put it out. And I only use this just to cook long enough, and if you had a little covered porch or outdoor porch or something like that, it might feel a little bit safer for you to use. So that's it. Now clean up. If there's time to cook, there's time to clean. Okay, so I just got, ooh, it's black. You can see it. I just want to melt it some, and it is melting. My son's going to have nice, warm, melted toast because his crazy bushcraft mother loves them. I just was raised this way. I don't know why I am this way. I just am. Okay, so I'm not going to be touching that, but I'm bringing this. Okay, I do have oven mitts because that's going to be hot. I can guarantee it. And you know, safety first. You don't want to burn yourself. Okay, and I'm going to put it on the stove, someplace where it won't melt anything. Because I assure you that grill is hot. And this is just something I got for a gift last year from my godson. It's like $10. It had some stuff in there, 15 or 20. And this is something I bought for my utensils. Okay, so look. Look at that. That is not hot at the bottom. You can lift it, you can move it. How impressive is that? Okay, so I'm going to put it out now. It's out. I'm going to go get my, it's looking a little dim. Now, if you're renting or anything like that, I don't think you should do this in a rental. I don't think insurance covers this. That's not even hot. And it's out. It's smoldering a little bit. It's out. Look, it's not even black because I put enough in. If you don't put enough in, they'll leave it black. So I'm just going to keep that cover on it. I have, what I bought at a yard sale is I bought this little marble cheese board because I don't want to do anything stupid like wreck my counter. And I should have a marble counter, but hey, maybe one of these days, if you like and subscribe and hit the notifications, maybe I might make some money on these videos. Right now, I don't endorse anything. I just have fun in everything I do. So a friend of mine says, what were you talking about emergency heat source? Like you can heat food up. And I'm thinking, Yeah, I should explain it to you. But like I said, I use these all the time. I know they're safe. I don't know where I got these things other than I just like watching how-to videos like this, and the more you know, the more you know. Like, you just gotta work at it. You just gotta be always trying to improve your situation. So somebody said, "Oh, the power's off." I'm like, "Yay! I'm having so much fun." I just, you know, I'm probably going to have to dig out my terracotta pots. I'm going to have to heat this room if necessary, but I've been cooking homemade bread all day. Let me show you one of my buns. My mom was famous for the Geno sub bun, so I'm going to make another video. Can you imagine? I made these knowing the power was going out. I have spaghetti on the stove that I made early. I made the meatballs myself. I can't make my own spaghetti. I don't have a spaghetti thing. To make my own, but it's warm because the oven is warm, so it stayed warm. So my sons just ate. So that's it. Thank you for watching. I think, I'm trying to think, what can I call myself? I guess, Survivor Girl, or the real Survivor Girl. I'm Heather Kay. I don't know, help me pick a name. Stay tuned.